All right, so today we're doing something a little different.
Mm.
We're taking a deep dive into your travel plans,
Okay.
and looks like you're headed to Iceland,
Excellent.
to Reykjavik.
Always wanted to go.
Yeah, and I got to say, looking at your itinerary, you've got a pretty amazing trip lined up.
Oh, wonderful.
So get ready for some incredible architecture, iconic landmarks, even a little taste of Icelandic culture.
Well, and what's really interesting about Reykjavik is this fascinating blend. You've got this ancient Viking heritage butting right up against this, like, hyper-modern city.
Yeah, it's that contrast that makes it so interesting.
Exactly.
So I'm ready when you are.
Let's do it.
Let's start with a Reykjavik icon, Hallgrímskirkja.
Yeah.
I mean, it's this stark, minimalist church. It's almost severe.
Right.
How does that fit into Iceland's story?
You know, it's funny you should mention that because the design, when it was first unveiled, it actually sparked quite a bit of a debate.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Some people thought it was way too austere, way too minimalist, especially for a church.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. But there was this other group, and they saw something else entirely. They saw it as this, like, symbol of Iceland's fight for independence.
Interesting.
This bold statement about self-reliance.
Huh.
And if you look closely, you can actually see how the architect drew inspiration from Iceland's natural wonders, like those basalt columns you get from cooling lava.
It's amazing how those natural formations almost look man-made.
I know, it's incredible, isn't it?
And then you've got the Sun Voyager sculpture on your itinerary.
It's
It's so simple, but there's something so evocative about it.
it's all about location, right?
Okay.
Picture yourself standing on the Reykjavik waterfront. You've got that wind whipping around you, the vast ocean stretching out before you, and there it is, the Sun Voyager.
Powerful.
This tribute to exploration, to freedom, to the spirit of discovery.
So very fitting for Iceland's seafaring history.
Exactly.
Okay, let's talk about the Harpa Concert Hall. From the pictures, it looks absolutely magical.
It's something else, isn't it?
Yeah, those geometric glass panels reflecting the harbor lights.
The architect was really inspired by light, by the way it changes,
Makes sense.
especially natural phenomena like the aurora borealis.
Of course.
Those shifting, shimmering colors. It's all reflected in the design. And Harpa, it's not just a pretty facade, it really is a cultural hub for the city.
What kind of events do they have there?
Everything. You can catch an opera, an intimate concert. It's a very vibrant space.
From there, it looks like you're headed to Perlan.
Ah,
Glass dome with exhibits on glaciers and volcanoes. That's quite the combination.
well, you've got to have that panoramic view, right?
Right.
And from Perlan, you get this incredible 360-degree view of Reykjavik and the surrounding area. You see everything, the city's colorful rooftops, the vast Atlantic Ocean. And inside, you can connect with Iceland's incredible natural beauty, its raw power. They've got these fascinating exhibits on glaciers and volcanoes, and especially volcanic activity.
Which makes sense because Iceland sits on a tectonic plate boundary.
Exactly. Perlan really brings that to life, you know? It showcases the forces that have shaped this extraordinary island, and you can even see some of them in action.
So cool.
It's incredible.
We can't talk about Reykjavik without mentioning Laugavegur.
Ah, yes, Laugavegur.
It's the heart of the city, right?
Absolutely. Bustling street, full of life, and you've got to try and find a traditional Lopapeysa sweater while you're there.
What?
Lopapeysa, it's a traditional Icelandic sweater. Wool, very warm, very distinctive.
Oh, okay. I have to look out for that.
Yeah, and just take some time to wander down Laugavegur, soak in the atmosphere, duck into a few boutiques, treat yourself to a pastry. It's a feast for the senses, that's for sure.
You know, it's amazing how much variety Reykjavik has to offer. You've got history, nature, culture, and this vibrant city life all packed into one relatively small city.
It's true. And, you know, as you're exploring, think about this.
Oh,
What makes a place truly unique? Is it the grand landmarks, the famous sites, or is it the small details, the things that really capture the spirit of a place?
that's a great question.
Reykjavik, I think it reminds us that it's often a combination of both.
Yeah.
Those grand gestures, the small, intimate moments, all interwoven with the spirit of a place and its people. And that's what creates a truly unforgettable experience.
And that sounds like exactly the kind of trip you've got ahead of you. So get ready to be amazed by Reykjavik.
Have a wonderful time.